About perpendicular lines, remember perpendicular means different slope. Different slope. It also means flip and change sign. So this is probably the most important part. If you have 3 over 4, it's going to flip into 4 over 3, and it's going to go from a positive to a negative. Same thing over here. If you start with a negative, you are going to go to a positive, and it's 4 over 1. It's going to change to 1 over 4. Okay? So the biggest thing is, if it's a positive, it goes to a negative. If it's a negative, it goes to a positive. This will help you eliminate all the answers. Alright? So when you have perpendicular lines, they do touch at a perfect little square. So let's try our first example. It says, what is the equation in slope-intercept form of the line that passes through the point 2, -2, and is perpendicular to the line represented by y equals 2 over 5x plus 2. My important word is perpendicular. Remember, that means different slope. So right here, my slope is positive, so that means my new slope has to be negative. So I'm looking at the slopes. I want it to be a negative slope. I'm looking for a negative. That means A and B cannot be my slope because they're both positive. We want something different. So then now I'm going to use the point we got and use true, false. So I have 2, -2. Remember, x is always first and then y. So anywhere I see x, I'm going to put a 2 and a 2. Anywhere I see y, it's -2, -2. And I'm going to plug those into the calculator exactly like we see them. We have parentheses -2 parentheses equals negative, control divide 5 over 2 parentheses 2 minus 3, enter, and that gives me false. So I'm going to try D, parentheses -2 parentheses equals negative, control divide 5 over 2 plus 3, enter, and that gives me true. So my only option and answer is option D. Okay, so now we are going to try the next one. It says the graph of the line W is shown below. I have a line. It says which equation describes the line perpendicular to W that contains the point -2, -2. Remember, perpendicular means different slope. Different slope. So when I look at this line, I know it's going down. That means it's a negative slope. If it's a negative slope, I need it to change to positive. So I'm looking for a positive slope. If I'm looking at the slope, -2x, 1/2, -2. I know I'm looking for positive. That means A and D cannot be my answer. So now I'm going to try true, false with this point. True, false. And this is my x, this is my y. So anywhere I see x, -2. Anywhere I see y, -2. So I'm going to plug those into my calculator exactly how I see them. Parentheses, -2, parentheses, equals, control divide, 1/2, parentheses, -2, minus 3, enter, and that gives me false. So now let me try C. Parentheses, -2, parentheses, equals, control divide for that fraction, 1/2, -2, parentheses, minus 1, and that gives me true. My only option is C as my answer. So now let me try the last one. It says, what is the equation of the line perpendicular, meaning different slope, to 2x minus 8y equals 3 that contains the point -8, 11. Remember, this one's a little bit different. You have 2x minus 8y. I want to flip those. So I want 8x and 2y. So I'm looking for my answer. I want 8x and 2y. So if I look at this side, A is not good because it is the same as this one, so no. B is not good because it doesn't have 8x. C, 8x, 2y. 8x, 2y. This is good. So now we can try true and false. We have the point. We're going to try true, false. Remember, -8 is x, y is 11. So you have, anywhere I see x, I'm going to put -8, -8. Anywhere I see y, I'm going to put 11, 11. Now I'm going to plug it in the calculator exactly how I see. 8 parentheses, negative 8 parentheses, plus 2 parentheses, 11 equals negative 42. Enter, and that gives me true. Now you can try D just to make sure. 8 parentheses, negative 8 minus 2 parentheses, 11 equals negative 86. Enter. Oh, interesting. Did I do something wrong? No, I didn't. So they both came back true. I think I made a mistake. So we're just gonna go, this is negative, so we want positive. So C is our answer. Negative to positive. Perfect. Alright, and that is it. Have a great day. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Goodbye.